How people with disabilities use digital technology. Physical disabilities. Physical disabilities affect how people move, including an inability to move, limited mobility, a lack of coordination, tremors and involuntary movement, pain that impedes movement, as well as missing and non-typical limbs. People who use a mouse might have difficulty with fine motor control. For example, tremors, non-typical joints, pain or fatigue can prevent people from being able to select small targets such as small links, buttons, and controls. Websites and apps with large clickable areas around checkboxes, radio buttons, and other controls are easier to use for people with limited mobility and reduced dexterity. Other people use speech input instead. While speech input uses the keyboard interface in the background, websites and apps that are programmed and designed with consideration for speech input are more effective. For example, when the name of a button in the code matches the name displayed visually, people using speech input know what they need to say to click that button.
Click Send email.
Some people do not use a mouse, touchscreen, or other pointing devices. They might use specialized keyboards with larger keys or more space between the keys. Some use tools such as a mouth stick or head stick to type. Websites and apps that make functions visibly clear with active focus styles and usable with keyboard only are easier to use for people with physical disabilities. Regardless of the input device used, websites and apps that provide sufficient time to type and to complete tasks are easier to use for people with physical disabilities because it might take people longer to navigate and type and to correct typing mistakes. Providing clear headings and instructions helps people to understand the tasks and reduces the time needed to complete them. This includes instructions for forms and functionality, as well as error messages and dialogues. Finally, websites and apps that work in both portrait and landscape orientation are easier to use for people who have their devices mounted to their wheelchair, desk, or bed.
You can help make technology accessible to me.
Accessibility. It's about people. For more information from the Web Accessibility Initiative on how people with disabilities use digital technology, visit w3.org/WAI/people.